In early 2024, Japanese spiritual counselor Tazuko Katayama began to feel a deep unease, one that could not be explained by stress or fatigue. It began on January 1st, grew stronger around February 9th, and surged again on February 16th. She experienced headaches, nausea, fatigue, and confusion. For someone like her, known for heightened spiritual sensitivity, these weren't random symptoms. She believed they were linked to solar flares. Tazuko didn't speak about it publicly at first. She was afraid of causing unnecessary fear. But when spiritually sensitive clients started reporting the same symptoms, without any medical explanation, she could no longer stay silent. Their bodies, too, were reacting to something invisible, something cosmic. Solar flares are powerful bursts of energy from the sun, capable of disturbing Earth's magnetic field and radio signals. But could they also disturb the human body, especially those tuned into subtle energies? Tazuko believes they can. She describes herself as physically and psychically sensitive to solar activity. These flares, she says, don't just affect technology. They shake the energetic field of the planet and of people. Especially those with spiritual sensitivity, she explains, can experience headaches, panic, fatigue, or even a sudden surge of psychic ability that they don't know how to handle. She calls this the beginning of the 2025 problem, a phrase circulating in Japan about possible solar flares, geomagnetic storms, and system failures in 2025. But according to her, the phenomenon has already started in 2024. Tazuko doesn't claim to predict exact dates or disasters. Instead, she urges preparation, not panic. She encourages people to ask themselves, what would life look like without phones or GPS for a while? Could we survive without electricity or digital tools? She advises keeping important information written down, preparing emergency supplies, and training the mind and spirit for uncertainty. She ends her message with sincerity. I'm not here to confuse or scare anyone. I just want you to be ready, so you don't say later, why didn't someone tell me? If I'm wrong, that's fine. But if I'm right, I want to know I tried to protect lives. So, who is Tazuko Katayama? A modern-day UTA. Tazuko Katayama is a spiritual counselor, medium, and healer based in Tokyo, Japan. She is often referred to as a UTA, a term for traditional Okinawan spirit mediums, mostly women, who communicate with ancestral spirits and offer guidance, healing, and protection. Through her spiritual brand TSURYU, she offers counseling, fortune-telling, tarot readings, and energy healing. Her work has appeared on TV Tokyo, FM radio, and various spiritual events across Japan. Her online shop sells power stones, Tingsho symbols, and other spiritual tools. She is particularly known for helping people already with spiritual sensitivity, those who experience unexplained illnesses, misfortune, or psychic awakening, psychic helping psychic. A descendant of the Ryukyu royal lineage, Tazuko Katayama has publicly stated that she is a descendant of the Ryukyu royal family, the former ruling dynasty of the Ryukyu kingdom, which ruled the Okinawan Islands from the 15th to the 19th century before being absorbed into modern Japan. This lineage claim gives her a symbolic connection to a deeply spiritual culture. In Ryukyuan tradition, royalty were considered spiritually gifted, often with responsibilities not just in governance, but in sacred rites. Her use of this heritage adds a layer of cultural and historical depth to her spiritual identity. However, it's important to clarify, Tazuko does not hold a formal title like princess. There is no public record confirming she is a direct descendant of a ruling monarch. Nor does she claim noble status in the modern legal sense. The Ryukyu royal family, like other abolished Japanese nobility, lost its legal privileges in the 20th century. So while she may be a symbolic heir to spiritual traditions and ancestral roots, referring to her as Princess Tazuko would be poetic, not literal. A respectful way to describe her would be, a spiritual counselor and Ryukyu royal descendant, or a modern Yuta with Ryukyu heritage.
Subscribe and hit the notification bell so you don't miss what's coming next. Share it, because some stories are meant to be discovered together. And stay curious. I'll see you in the next chapter.